Shout out to Jolene and Shauna. Thanks so much for subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for regular uploads and your chance to be included in shout outs for future videos. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be making some coconut milk, and I use this in most of my soap breaking. Oh my gosh, I use it in most of my soap making recipes now. So I don't think there's any bars now I don't make that's doesn't have some sort of a vegan milk in it, just to kind of amp up the luxuriness, of the Dawn Organics range. And actually, I got this really amazing milk maker from Aldi. I actually walked past them and they were $5, and I'm like, what, $5? Because I bought one for $18 and it kind of sat there for like a few months and I really didn't use it. And then again, I walked past, about I think 2 months ago now, and I seen this for $5.99. I think it was either $4.99 or $5.99. I'm like, oh gosh, well, I'm going to buy another one just to have as a spare. And it's fantastic. So as you see me make milks before, I put it in a nut milk bag and then I squeeze the milk out, and it was just really hard to do for me. Right, so I've actually been using this now compared to the nut milk bags that I was using before, which was very strenuous and took a lot of force, and this method just makes it a whole lot easier and really good. Like just very good. I don't even remember where I put the lids for it. There's lids that go on it. Oh gosh, anyway, I'll find it. So I get these beautiful coconut chips from Aldi here as well, organic coconut chips, and you can use any coconut. It doesn't have to be this particular brand. It can be any shredded or chips or desiccated, whatever they label it as. It doesn't really matter what type of coconut you use, just as long as it's coconut. So we'll just move that out of the way. We'll weigh it out, and the reason why I don't put that in here and just do it in there, the whole thing, because this actually will overflow because of that volume. It's still hard, it's not mushy yet. So what I like to do is I like to just pour it in this. So it's 200 grams. 204 grams, that's alright. Right, so in here I've got the 200 gram coconut chips, and this is the distilled water. So I'm going to do a 3-to-1 ratio. So I was doing a 1.5 to 1.75, even 2-to-1 ratio, but I felt like it was I wasn't getting enough milk out, and I found that moving one up to 3-to-1 ratio is still fantastic. You get a lot of milk out of it, and you also don't really notice much difference in the soap. It still creates a really, really creamy, luxurious lather. It's still very, very concentrated doing that 3-to-1, and you'll get a lot of ice cubes out of it. You only need 1 cube per kilo of oil. So if you're making a 2 kilo batch, you use 2 cubes, or a 4 kilo batch, 4 cubes. So I already weighed out 400 grams here. I forgot to push the record button, so excuse me there. So I already poured 400 grams in here, so I'm going to do another 200 grams of distilled water, and you only use distilled water or filtered water, I mean, if you don't have anything better, but I always recommend filtered or spring water. So I'll go ahead and pop this water in the fridge, and then I'm going to stick blend the coconut chips. I don't need the scale anymore, so I'll just move the scale out of the way. Right, so I'm going to blend these chips, and I'm going to leave them to soak for about 4 to 8 hours, depending on my day. And I will just come back after a couple of hours blend it again and just let it sit there just so it can really soak and make the coconut chips as wet as possible. And you'll see the water actually change color. So now it's clear. Right, so that's all blended really well. You can see how milky it already is. Really great. It makes just such beautiful, luxurious, creamy lather in your soap. It's really worth actually making your own. So I'm going to let that soak for another few hours, and then I'll come back to it and then blend it again after a couple of hours, and then I will strain it, put it in milk trays, and then put it in the freezer.